Hello, Amelia Hirschfield here. Very excited to talk to you today about two things that hold you back from self-actualizing. And these two things I see a lot of people missing. It's not covered a lot in a lot of common knowledge. It's a lot of people don't see it as important for some reason. And I don't know why, because without these two things, you can't self-actualize. You can't be the be the observer, not the observed. You can't kind of be present with other people exactly where they need if you are not able to own these two qualities. And these two are really transformational once you start owning them because they allow you to get to the self-actualization. So if you're not there and if you feel like you're struggling with self-actualization, work on owning these two things and you will feel so much better in all areas of your life because, like I said, self-actualization isn't easy. It's not accessible. Not everyone can do it. And I have this pink tape on my thumb. I was playing volleyball and jammed it really poorly. So working on healing this. So the first thing, speaking of healing the thumb, is that you actually need to heal to self-actualize. And what that means is you need to be in a space that you're not taking accountability for other people's shit that did to you. So if like your parent wasn't able to be emotionally present for you, you weren't going like, oh, well, I could have done this differently as a child, or, oh my God, that makes so much sense for them to be doing that. That is important later on. But I'm talking about you being in a space of going like, that sucks. This was fucked up. I deserve better. And just really affirming that and affirming that and affirming that and affirming that. And if you can't do that, then you can't move on to later stages because the first stage is to really heal. Allow yourself to be in a space that you can just be totally enveloped in like being received. Allow yourself to give that to yourself. Say these things to yourself 100 times. You'll feel better, especially when you're in that space. Because if you're not doing that, if you're just trying to bypass that and go, oh, I'm a spiritual person, I don't need to do this. I don't need this space. I don't need to be healed. Things don't need to be like focused on me. Then you're bypassing that and you're not seeing that as important. And until you see that as important and until you own that space, you're not going to be able to be doing that for others, for yourself, because you're just going to be trying to bypass other people's stuff. So really heal. And what that can look like is first of all, talking about with people who say things like, I'm so sorry that happened to you, instead of being like, well, that sucks. And what'd you do about it? Being accountable for that isn't, it's not helpful in this space. So really focus on like how you can heal yourself, like a wound, like my thumb, I'm compressing it. I'm putting it in, putting in an Epsom salt when I take this off. I'm icing it. I'm not trying to like stretch it. I'm not trying to play other volleyball. I'm just letting this thumb be a mess right now. And I'm looking after this, right? So allow yourself to be looked after by yourself in this way. Create a little protective bubble. Allow yourself to receive with that. And that can help you later on down the line, because if something isn't healed, it can't be self-actualized. And really, 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 really healed, because once you are done with this stage, you'll naturally move into other things and you'll get into what you'll need differently, being accountable, looking for what you could have done differently, learning the list, different lessons. That happens later. So work on healing. That's the first thing. The second thing is to understand the power of anger. So you need to heal. And then later on, you need to be able to get really fucking angry about what happened to you, because not everything can be bypassed. I see a lot of people trying to go like, oh, I'm a nice person. Nice people don't get angry. Why? Why don't nice people get angry? Because there's some shame around unhealthy anger. You know, there's healthy versions of anger can help you get so much stuff done. It can help you give you a backbone in a space that you really need it. It can help you set up for new standards. It can help you listen to what's not working for you now and be like, no, 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 I deserve better. And I'm not going to keep going backwards on this because this is what I need. And I'm not going to take no for an answer. It can help you upgrade your relationships. It can help you find better relationships. And until you own the anger, you cannot own any of that. And unless you're owning that, you can't self-actualize. So many people are missing these two components, the actually being healed and the anger, owning healthy versions of anger, that they're stuck, like they're trying to actualize, they're trying to be non-reactive to things, but they can't because they still have this open wound. They still are treating their thumb like it's not fucked up at all. They're like, no, I'm just going to go play volleyball. I'm going to keep messing my thumb up. I'm going to hit it on things and then that's going to hurt. I'm sure I'm going to jam my thumb into other situations. And then I wonder why this isn't getting better, you know? So it's like they have to, you've got to slow down. You've got to focus on the stuff. And it seems ridiculous. And you might be like, there's no point in this. I'm not getting anywhere with this. But as you actually work through the healing, as you actually work through the anger, you'll move to points that you don't need to keep doing this anymore. And then that's when you know you're ready to move on, because self-actualization moves you in a very systematized pattern for change. And until you know that pattern, you're not going to be able to work it because you might be trying to bypass certain things. So work on allowing yourself to heal, work on the anger piece. If you want help with owning the anger, reach out to me. I can help you do that, because if you do it in the wrong way, you might be setting yourself up for situations that might not be the best for you. So you'll be reacting out of the anger versus taking the anger as lessons and moving that forward. So if you want help with that, I am not cheap, but I am very effective. And if you want help with owning the anger, go to my website. There is a connect with me page, fill that out, and that'll send you to a booking link. And that's an option for you. If you're like, I'm ready to own this anger. If you're ready for the healing space, I'm not a healer. I'm not some soft person that's going to let you just kind of spend time healing and work with you. That's not my forte. I do have people that are amazing with that can help you just take the time that it needs to heal, gently guide you along the way. So then you can get out of this healing space with whatever you're in. And if you want that connection, email me, amelia@ameliaharshfield.com. It's just my first name and then my first and last name. And I can connect you with those people, because these people I know to trust to get you moving, which people can try very hard and people can really care. And if they don't know how to do it themselves, then they can't get you to do that either. So these people know how to do that. And I trust them, because I want you to be able to heal and not be working with people that are kind of good at it or not good at it at all, or have no clue what they're doing. And I don't care what your letters are on your last name. It's more of an owning it rather than what you've learned and what degrees you have. So these people I know that can do this for you, so you can, keep moving, keep working on being less reactive, and, enjoy the process of self-actualization, because it's actually really quite fun. Not always the easiest, but it's fun. And then the changes are really amazing as someone who loves to do this in all areas of my life. It's the process. Once you're in it, it's so much fun. So if you want, like I said, if you want help with the healing, email me. If you want the anger piece, then reach out and I can see if you're a good fit. Not everyone is. And like I said, I'm not cheap. So, but I am highly effective. So that is that. And I will see you on the next video.